ThompsonWatches.com presents itself as a modern and stylish online watch store, but there are numerous warning signs that suggest it could be a scam or at least a highly untrustworthy site. While the website is visually appealing and uses professional branding to appear legitimate, this can be deceptive, as many fraudulent e-commerce websites invest in polished designs to lure in unsuspecting buyers. The most concerning issue is the website's lack of transparency and credibility. The domain is newly registered, which is a common red flag in the world of online scams, as scam sites tend to have very short lifespans before disappearing. Additionally, the ownership details of the website are hidden, preventing any public identification of the company or individual behind the operation. This lack of accountability is often used to avoid legal consequences if customers never receive their products or have their information misused. Third-party security and trust analysis tools like Scam Detector and ScamAdviser give ThompsonWatches.com extremely low scores, citing factors such as no substantial web presence, no real customer engagement, and potential for phishing or misuse of personal information. Even though the site offers what looks like standard e-commerce protections, including a return policy, SSL encryption, and support for major payment methods, these features can be easily implemented by scam websites to create a false sense of legitimacy. It's also worth noting that their reviews, though present on platforms like Trustpilot, are minimal and may not be trustworthy. The small number of reviews are all very recent, overly positive, and lack depth or detail, which often indicates they could be fake or paid for, especially when the site itself has not built any notable reputation or following. Another cause for concern is the unrealistic pricing and discount strategies. Many of the products are listed with large markdowns, limited time offers, and flashy promotional banners designed to pressure buyers into making quick decisions without proper research. These kinds of marketing tactics are often used by scam operations to encourage impulse buys before customers have a chance to realize something's wrong. In addition, there are reports and warnings suggesting the site may be using fake images, misrepresenting the actual quality of products, or failing to ship anything at all after payment is made. Without independent video reviews, social media presence, or customer feedback from real, verifiable sources, it's nearly impossible to trust that the watches being sold are genuine or that any customer service support will exist after a transaction. In summary, ThompsonWatches.com exhibits too many classic signs of an online scam to be considered safe. The combination of a brand new domain, hidden ownership, suspiciously positive reviews, poor third-party trust scores, and a complete absence of customer service accountability should serve. ThompsonWatches.com is a website that claims to sell high-end, fashionable watches at steeply discounted prices, but several signs strongly indicate that it may be a scam or, at best, a highly untrustworthy online store. At first glance, the site looks professional and well-organized, featuring sleek product images, modern branding, and tempting offers like limited-time sales and free shipping. However, this polished appearance can be misleading. Many fraudulent websites use attractive designs and fake urgency tactics to make customers feel comfortable and rush into making purchases. One of the most immediate red flags is the website's domain age. It is extremely new, having been registered only recently, and that short lifespan makes it hard to trust, especially without a proven reputation or track record of satisfied customers. Security analysis platforms such as Scam Detector and ScamAdviser have rated Thompson Watches.com very poorly, citing critical concerns like hidden ownership details, the absence of verified business credentials, and a suspicious lack of online presence beyond the site itself. The website does not provide any meaningful company background, physical address, or working phone number, which are all essential indicators of a legitimate business. The limited number of reviews available, mainly found on Trustpilot, appear overly positive, generic, and clustered within a short time frame, which raises the possibility that they are either fake or paid for. Without independent reviews, social media activity, or real customer testimonials with photos and unboxing experiences, there's no real evidence that anyone has received a product or had a positive buying experience. Furthermore, the deals advertised on the site often seem too good to be true. Products that resemble luxury or designer watches are offered at massive discounts, which is a tactic frequently used by scam websites to lure unsuspecting shoppers. In many documented scam cases, customers either receive low-quality knockoffs, completely different products, or nothing at all, and the companies behind those sites become uncontactable as soon as complaints start rolling in. Although the site includes what looks like a return and refund policy, there's no way to verify whether those policies are actually honored, especially when there's no credible customer service contact or social media support channel. Overall, ThompsonWatches.com raises far too many red flags to be considered safe or reliable for online shopping. Its newly registered domain, lack of transparency, absence of credible customer feedback, and poor ratings from independent security tools suggest that it could be operating dishonestly, if not fraudulently. Until this site is able to build a verifiable, trustworthy reputation backed by real customers and clear business practices, it's best to avoid making any purchases. If you are in the market for quality watches, stick to established brands and authorized. ThompsonWatches.com has raised multiple concerns across online watchdog platforms and appears to be a high-risk or potentially scam website, despite its polished presentation and enticing offers. At first glance, the site looks legitimate, boasting a sleek, modern interface, high-quality images of luxury-style watches, and promises such as fast shipping and a 14-day money-back guarantee. However, digging deeper reveals a number of troubling signs that call its authenticity into serious question. First and foremost, the domain is extremely new, reportedly registered within just the past few months, and it lacks any meaningful digital footprint or brand history. Scam detection platforms like Scam Detector and ScamAdviser have issued very low trust scores, some as low as 14 by 100, warning users that this site exhibits several characteristics common to fraudulent operations. These include hidden voice data, which means the identity of the site's owner is concealed, minimal or no verified customer reviews, and inconsistencies in policy transparency. While the site is hosted on Shopify and protected by SSL encryption, often used to signal trust, this is not uncommon for scam sites that aim to appear legitimate while still engaging in deceptive practices. Another major concern is the apparent use of aggressive marketing strategies, such as fake countdown timers, exaggerated limited time discounts, and stolen product images, which are tactics frequently employed by scam operations to pressure consumers into impulse purchases. Furthermore, customer protection watchdogs like Soft have warned that the site may not only fail to deliver purchased items but could also harvest personal or financial data for malicious purposes. While there are 1 or 2 positive reviews on platforms like Trustpilot, they are sparse, unverified, and posted within a very short time frame, often another red flag suggesting fake or incentivized reviews. Importantly, there are no clear details about the company's physical location, customer service contact beyond a basic email, or any verifiable social proof from trusted influencers, real customers, or third-party retailers. For shoppers, this creates a significant risk. Even if you were to receive a product after purchasing, there is no guarantee that it will match the advertised quality or design. Returns and refunds may prove difficult or impossible if the business is not responsive or if it's shut down shortly after collecting funds. In cases like this, many users find themselves left with poor quality items, no delivery at all, or even fraudulent charges on their accounts. Unless you are willing to gamble on the chance that this could be a small, new, but honest business, which remains unproven, it's safest to steer clear. In conclusion, the overwhelming lack of verifiable information, poor trust ratings, hidden ownership, and numerous scam indicators suggest that ThompsonWatches.com is likely not a legitimate retailer. ThompsonWatches.com is an online store claiming to sell stylish, high-quality watches at discounted prices, but there are numerous warning signs that suggest it may not be a trustworthy or legitimate website. While the site looks polished and professional at first glance, with sleek product images and promises of fast shipping and easy returns, deeper investigation reveals several concerning issues. The domain is extremely new, which is often a red flag, especially when combined with a lack of transparency about who owns or operates the site. Scam detection platforms like ScamAdviser and Scam Detector have both assigned ThompsonWatches.com very low trust scores, citing its short domain history, hidden registrant identity, and lack of credible external references. This lack of public accountability is common among scam websites and should immediately raise caution. Another major concern is the absence of legitimate, verifiable customer reviews. While a few positive reviews exist on sites like Trustpilot, they are minimal, very recent, and do not come from verified buyers. This suggests that they may be fake or planted to make the site appear more trustworthy than it really is. Additionally, Thompson Watches relies heavily on urgent marketing tactics, such as countdown timers, limited time discounts, and claims of low stock, which are commonly used by scam stores to pressure buyers into making quick, uninformed purchases. The pricing of their products is also suspiciously low, especially for what are advertised as premium watches. In many scam cases, customers who fall for these deals either receive poor quality knockoffs, completely different items, or nothing at all. Even though the website displays typical e-commerce features like SSL security, payment options through credit cards, and a refund policy, these don't guarantee buyer safety. Many scam websites replicate the look and structure of real stores to gain trust while operating fraudulently behind the scenes. There is no evidence that the business behind Thompson Watches has any physical presence, customer service team, or shipping operation. In fact, some scam reporting platforms warn that websites like this often disappear after collecting payments, leaving customers with no way to get refunds or contact support. In conclusion, ThompsonWatches.com shows numerous signs of being a potentially fraudulent or unreliable online store. The combination of a recently created domain, hidden ownership, lack of authentic customer feedback, suspicious pricing, and poor trust ratings from scam detection services makes it a high-risk site for consumers. Until there is clear, consistent, and verifiable proof that this business delivers what it promises, it is strongly advised to avoid shopping on this site. If you are looking for quality watches, it's far safer to stick with reputable retailers and well-known brands that have established credibility and a track record of customer satisfaction. ThompsonWatches.com may look like a legitimate online store selling stylish timepieces, but numerous red flags suggest it could be a scam or at least an unreliable retailer. The site features clean visuals, professional product images, and enticing deals like big discounts and limited time offers, but these are often tactics used by scam websites to create urgency and distract buyers from doing proper research. One of the first major warning signs is the age of the domain. The website is very new, having only been registered recently, and there's no public information about the company behind it. Legitimate businesses typically provide clear details about who they are, where they operate from, and how to reach customer support beyond a generic email address. In contrast, ThompsonWatches.com hides this information, which makes it difficult to hold them accountable if something goes wrong. Trusted scam detection platforms, such as Scam Detector and ScamAdviser, give this website extremely low trust scores, citing serious concerns such as a hidden identity, lack of verified user activity, and signs that the site could be involved in phishing or fraudulent activity. While the site includes basic protections like an SSL certificate and supports well-known payment methods, these features are not enough to confirm legitimacy. Scammers commonly use them to appear secure and credible. Adding to the suspicion is the fact that online reviews for Thompson watches are practically non-existent or very limited. A couple of reviews on Trustpilot seem positive, but they are too few to be reliable and were posted within a short time of each other, which raises questions about their authenticity. Another common tactic used by scam websites, and likely seen here, is advertising luxury quality watches at unrealistically low prices. Offering expensive-looking products at deep discounts can lure buyers who are unaware they might receive poor quality knockoffs, or worse, nothing at all. There are also concerns that the product photos might be stolen or heavily edited to misrepresent what customers are actually receiving. Without independent reviews, unboxing videos, or genuine customer testimonials to verify the product quality and shipping reliability, it's nearly impossible to know what you are really getting. In many similar cases, buyers either receive a completely different product or never get a package at all, and then find the site unresponsive when trying to get a refund. Ultimately, ThompsonWatches.com shows too many signs of being a high-risk or scam website. Between its newly registered domain, lack of transparency, hidden company details, minimal credible reviews, and alarming warnings from scam tracking services, this is not a site that should be trusted with your personal or financial information. While it's possible that it could be a new business trying to gain traction, the risks far outweigh any potential reward. Unless further proof emerges too. ThompsonWatches.com, while presenting itself as a stylish online retailer offering discounted watches, raises several serious concerns that strongly suggest it may not be a trustworthy or legitimate site. Despite a clean, modern website design and professional-looking product images, the platform exhibits many characteristics commonly associated with scam websites. One of the most significant red flags is the very recent registration of the domain, which is often a sign that a website is either newly launched or potentially created to operate only briefly before disappearing. Furthermore, the site hides ownership information, making it impossible to verify who is running the business or to hold anyone accountable in case of issues. Trust and security analysis platforms like Scam Detector and ScamAdviser have given the website low trust scores due to factors such as the lack of transparency, no verifiable business background, and limited customer interaction online. While the website offers features such as SSL encryption and lists return policies and money-back guarantees, these can be superficial safeguards implemented by fraudulent sites to gain buyers' confidence. The presence of only a handful of positive reviews on platforms like Trustpilot is another cause for suspicion. These reviews are minimal, overly positive, and lack depth, which could indicate they are fabricated or incentivized. Moreover, the website uses marketing tactics typical of scam operations, including urgent countdown timers and exaggerated discounts designed to pressure visitors into making hasty purchases without proper consideration. Pricing for the watches often appears unrealistically low for the quality advertised, increasing the likelihood that products may be counterfeit, of poor quality, or may never be delivered at all. In addition, the absence of clear contact information, physical address, or reliable customer support makes it difficult for buyers to resolve problems if their orders do not arrive or if refunds are needed. Scam reporting platforms warn that customers could face risks ranging from receiving inferior products to losing their money altogether. Taking all these factors into account, ThompsonWatches.com exhibits multiple classic warning signs of a scam or unreliable retailer, making it a high-risk site for potential buyers. Unless the site can demonstrate verifiable proof of legitimacy through consistent, positive customer feedback and transparent business practices, it is highly advisable to avoid purchasing from this platform and instead choose well-established and reputable watch sellers with proven track records. ThompsonWatches.com may appear to be a legitimate online store offering fashionable watches at affordable prices, but there are several signs that strongly suggest it could be a scam or at least a highly unreliable website. On the surface, the site presents itself as a professional e-commerce platform, featuring clean design, product photos, and enticing deals that mimic the appearance of real watch brands. However, upon closer inspection, multiple red flags become obvious. First, the domain is extremely new, which is a common trait of scam websites that pop up briefly to make quick sales before disappearing. Scam analysis platforms, such as Scam Detector and ScamAdviser, have flagged the site with extremely low trust scores, citing issues like hidden ownership details, lack of business transparency, and no evidence of a real company behind the brand. Another major concern is the lack of reliable customer feedback. While the website displays a few positive reviews and there are a couple of 5-star ratings on third-party platforms like Trustpilot, the reviews are minimal, vague, and not from verified buyers. This pattern is often associated with fake or paid reviews used to build false trust with first-time visitors. Additionally, the website pushes urgency-based marketing tactics, such as countdown timers and limited stock warnings, which are frequently used by scam stores to rush users into buying before they have time to research properly. The large discounts and heavily marked down prices are also suspicious. Legitimate watch companies rarely slash prices so dramatically without a catch. Despite offering what looks like standard policies, such as a 14-day return window and secure payment methods, these do not guarantee that you will receive your product or be able to get a refund. Scam websites often copy return policy templates from real businesses but do not actually honor them. If a customer never receives their order or receives a low-quality product, the lack of genuine customer service or contact information makes it nearly impossible to resolve the issue. Furthermore, there are growing concerns that some scam sites also collect personal and financial data to use for fraudulent purposes beyond just selling fake products. In summary, ThompsonWatches.com displays many of the classic warning signs associated with scam websites. The new domain, hidden business information, fake-looking reviews, and unrealistic discounts are all strong indicators that this site is not to be trusted. While it's always possible that a new online store could be legitimate and simply hasn't established its reputation yet, the risk here is very high and there is currently no solid evidence to prove that Thompson Watches is a safe or trustworthy business. If you are considering a purchase, it's best to avoid this site entirely and instead choose a well-known retailer with a verifiable track record and strong customer support. ThompsonWatches.com presents itself as a sleek online retailer offering trendy watches at attractive prices, but multiple warning signs strongly suggest that it may be an untrustworthy or even fraudulent website. Although the site's design is polished and professional, featuring sharp images and sales promotions that create a sense of urgency, these are common tactics used by scam sites to entice customers into making impulsive purchases. One major red flag is the website's very recent domain registration, which is often a hallmark of scam operations that set up shop briefly to collect money before disappearing. Moreover, the ownership details of the website are deliberately hidden, preventing buyers from knowing who is behind the business or holding them accountable in case of disputes. Independent scam monitoring services like Scam Detector and ScamAdviser have given Thompson Watches.com very low trust scores, citing concerns such as a lack of legitimate business information, minimal online presence, and suspicious behavior patterns. While the site uses SSL encryption and offers common payment options to appear secure, these features alone do not guarantee legitimacy, as many fraudulent sites use them to falsely build trust. Customer feedback is practically non-existent beyond a couple of vague and possibly fake reviews, making it difficult to verify whether anyone has actually received the products as described. Furthermore, the website employs aggressive marketing strategies, such as countdown timers and heavy discounts, which are frequently used to rush buyers into decisions without giving them time to research properly. Pricing is another cause for skepticism, as the watches are offered at prices that seem unrealistically low for the quality claimed, a classic sign that either the products may be counterfeit, of poor quality, or that no product will be delivered at all. The return policy and money-back guarantees listed on the site appear generic and may not be honored, especially considering there is no verifiable contact information or responsive customer service. Numerous scam reports suggest that buyers could lose both their money and personal data by shopping here. In conclusion, ThompsonWatches.com exhibits many of the classic warning signs of an online scam or unreliable retailer. Its newly created domain, hidden ownership, poor third-party trust ratings, absence of genuine customer reviews, and aggressive marketing tactics all combine to paint a picture of a high-risk website. It is strongly advised to avoid purchasing from this site until it can provide clear evidence of legitimacy, such as verified customer testimonials, transparent business details, and consistent delivery of quality products. For a safe and satisfactory shopping experience, it's best to stick with reputable watch retailers and established brands known for their reliability and customer service. ThompsonWatches.com markets itself as a trendy online destination for affordable luxury watches, but a closer look reveals several troubling signs that suggest it may not be a trustworthy or legitimate retailer. Despite its sleek website design and polished product images, the site raises multiple red flags commonly associated with scam operations. For starters, the domain is very new, registered only recently, which is often a key indicator of a potentially fraudulent website that might be short-lived. The company behind the site remains anonymous, with no transparent information about ownership or physical address, making it difficult to verify legitimacy or hold anyone accountable. Trusted scam detection tools like ScamAdviser and Scam Detector rate the website poorly due to its hidden registration details, lack of credible customer feedback, and minimal online presence beyond the site itself. Although the website claims to offer secure payment options, SSL encryption, and money-back guarantees, these features alone do not guarantee safety, as many scam websites implement similar safeguards to appear credible. Customer reviews are scarce and mostly unverified, with a handful of overly positive comments on sites like Trustpilot that lack detailed, authentic user experiences. The site also uses aggressive marketing tactics, such as countdown timers and heavy discounts that pressure visitors into making quick purchases, a tactic frequently employed by fraudulent retailers. Prices for supposedly high-quality watches are suspiciously low, which often signals counterfeit products or non-delivery. Additionally, the absence of responsive customer service and clear contact information raises concerns about the company's ability or willingness to handle returns, refunds, or disputes. Overall, ThompsonWatches.com exhibits numerous classic warning signs of a scam or unreliable online retailer. The new domain hidden ownership, lack of verifiable reviews, and questionable marketing strategies all contribute to a high-risk profile. Until the company can demonstrate transparency, provide verifiable customer satisfaction, and establish a reputable track record, it is strongly recommended to avoid making any purchases from this site. For safer shopping, customers should stick to well-known, established watch brands and authorized dealers that offer clear guarantees and reliable support. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Have you had any experience with Thompson Watches? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I'd love to hear from you. Stay safe out there and happy shopping.